game, and then your special teams becomes the spark. And this is going to set your offense up with excellent field position to get back and tie this game.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. The veteran Kenny Clark in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down for Tennessee.
Set. Lady.
Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get that complete to Ross. And the bursting ball is down inside the 10-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll take this one in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown Titans. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Titans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 32 forward red. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's swung out to Etienne. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. Here's Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
95. Red.
On second down, Love. He'll let one go down the middle. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Music City after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. As they go to work on first and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 52. Hey.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Hey, go steal.
Here's a run. And he'll get into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Set. Lady. Double right.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Hey, 70. Set. 180. That's your man. That's your man.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Pushed by Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 4.
Ready. Hey, 22. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. This one complete to Higgins. And the whistle will get on back. Not before it gets up the first down after a gain of 7.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, you had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll lead to a second down.
Ready. Blue 60.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's over the middle intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. Into space. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. First and 10.
Set. Drill right, 22.
Back to throw. Stafford. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Second and 10.
Set. Blue 60. Stop.
Stafford. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And third down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That'll be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football at their own 23.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Black. 10 black. Claude Ray. Cut.
Go play action with Love. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. It's second down.
Here we go. Yep, flat, red.
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
White. Set.
Love. Open man, left side. He's got it. 20-yard pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
On first down, it's Love. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Patchman.
I think he would have been better off there, Mike, giving that ball a little bit more juice. You can see he's trying to put a little touch on it and lob that ball into his target. But it just hangs up in the air a little bit too long, and the defense makes him pay.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Josh Sweat there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
They'll go again with Johnson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
22. 280.
To throw is Stafford. That is caught by Bryant. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Here comes a toss. Right. Here comes Johnson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Stafford now on second down. A ball deep for the end zone. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Ready. Hey, go 20. Omaha, ready to move. 22. White 7. 79.
On third down, Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Jaguars are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Let's go. Slide 2. Blue 32.
Love to throw on first and 10. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw is Love. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down, 3 to go.
Let's go now. 45. White. Black shot. Claude Ray.
Here's Luck. The work is out wide to Benson. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Middle.
Stafford now on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on, set. 10 black. Ready.
Love to throw it on 1st down. A short one here, caught by McBride. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That is Joey Bosa in for the sack. And that's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Back to throw is Love. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
60 red. Red. Cycle. Zulu black. Check.
They'll go for it. Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Intercepted. Turnover on down.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Set. Hey, give me radar.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That is caught. Finding Higgins. 13 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Set. Double run. 180. Stop.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Set. Hey, blue 60. Monday. Motion. Moving hot.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Exiting the pocket right. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
Sometimes you just have to know when it's time to go home. You got to know when the party is over, and I'm not taking anything away from the effort. It was a great job here by the quarterback to extend this play as long as he could, but instead of throwing it away at the end, he ends up taking the sack.
Omaha, ready blue.
Stafford from the gun on 3rd down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
Ready.
First down.
Hey, lady.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set. What do you have?
Jacobs will get it to start the 4th quarter. Tough to bring down. Somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
This throw left is complete with Judy. And he is out of bounds at the 25. Call it a gain of 13. First down for Tennessee.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Set. Go 20. Stop.
They'll run the toss to Jacobs. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 22 now, here's second and 7.
Hey. Alert, lady.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Wow, important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he will get into the end zone. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Ready?
On first down, it's Love. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First down.
Come on,
First and
back.
10 at the 42-yard line.
33. Yellow. Go, pitch.
And in motion is Brown.
Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. This one complete, right side. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They send Ridley in motion. Second down throw for Love. Back to the right side. Up by the crowd. And he's in! Trey McBride. Touchdown, Jaguars. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? We're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be back up now to start this drive.
Set. 180.
From his own end zone, it's Stafford. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down.
Drill right, 22.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That is brought in inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down, at the very least give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Titans go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Brown now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we strike it. 10 flat. Watch out. Smash, red, set.
Love to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Now second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Slide through. Green jack. 6. Mega. Hut.
On second down, Love. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. That's good for a Jaguar. First down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Yellow.
And in motion is Brown.
Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Set.
They'll drop to throw. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown.
And he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Lady. Hey. Hey, easy, easy.
Quick throw taken in by Judy.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Ready. Lady.
They'll fake the handoff now, Stafford. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
A lot riding on this play. Tie game, final minute, 3rd down. That ball intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Florida. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. McBride is the motion man.
Ready.
They'll run here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Drill green. Down. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Gets bumped. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Let's go. 45. White. Ultra. Cut.
They'll keep it on the ground. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Got it?
Here is first and goal.
Set. Black 40. Set.
They'll stick to the ground. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away